But this grill is not a home. This is not the stove I know. I would trade it all away if you'd come back to stay. This kitchen's not the same without you. It's just a. What's up, AJ? It's just a grease. It's just a greasy spoon without ramen zero. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's good? I have the PC, bro. You have a PC? Congrats, bro. That's a new thing for you. Devil, appreciate the sub. Tonya, appreciate the sub. Frosty Freddy, appreciate the 12. Riggins, appreciate the 32. Coming from YouTube, love your vids, man. Hey, bro, appreciate you. Saw the end of the Nuggets games. My condolences. Don't this make it sadder? I got this shirt, dog. Wearing this bitch. To no avail. To no avail. Why the lighting so mysterious? I just don't have my bright lights on right now. What up, bro? 4-year anniversary with my wife in a few days. Heading to San Diego. Hey, bro, congrats. Hope everything's going well. You know, I'm sure there's ups and downs, but you know, hopefully more ups than downs, and hope y'all celebrate well. What up, Joe 10? Appreciate the 53. Fight the ball. What? Shea MVP. I agree. I mean, when you're on a team that won 68 games, like if they had a better record than the Nuggets, because again, it's a regular season award, so this playoffs didn't really do anything. If anything, it helped Jokic's case, but regular season, it's hard to argue 68 wins. Hey, bro, hope you're doing well, but we'll be back next year, maybe better. We better be better. Gotta sign me. Hope you're doing well, Marcellus. I knew my Celtics wasn't going to go anywhere, especially after the Orlando series when they was trying to injure everybody. And apparently JB took a painkiller shot in his knee, I believe. There was no way we would have won. Yeah. I just don't like the revisionist history that a lot of Celtics fans have. Not all. I'm not saying this is you. But a lot of them are like, oh, if Jason Tatum didn't get injured. I was like, dog, you were going down 3-1 with Jason Tatum playing. Like, y'all was going to lose that series anyway. Bruges, appreciate the 2 months. The Nuggets were in a bad way. It's even worse because they had a huge lead to start. It wasn't a huge lead. They did lead by 10 early on, but the fact that they ended up losing by like 30, just like the swing, is nuts. Hey, Hype Train, appreciate y'all. Just a Comic Nerd, appreciate the sub. Money More, appreciate the sub. Thank you for all the subs, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. What up, big homie? What up, bro? Bro's name is Afro Monkey, by the way. That is his username. First time chatter. Hope you're doing well, bro. Nah, the Nuggets, honestly, we got to go after KD. We got to go after Kevin Durant. Got to go after Kevin Durant. Y'all take Michael Porter Jr., you know. We'll offload old MP. I like MPJ, though. A lot of people are giving him slander. I actually really think he's a really good basketball player. His shoulder was fucked up, and he was like, we were a nicked up team, bro. We were all banged up. MPJ had the shoulder. Aaron Gordon had the hamstring. Russell Westbrook's fingers were fucked up. Everyone was kind of like nicked up a little bit. You like the Denver Broncos though, or what? So if I am rooting for a team in the NFL, it would be the Broncos, but I haven't heavily gotten into NFL shit yet, so I can't really call myself a fan. But when the day comes that I'm like, fuck, there's no basketball, I really want a sport to watch, and then I lean towards football, yes, I'll be rooting for the Broncos. When are cooking Sam again? Today, I guess. What about college? Nebraska Cornhuskers. I was born, fun fact, I was born in Nebraska. I didn't live there for a very long time. Well, I mean, I lived there for like elementary school. But yeah. So, Cornhusker. You're a Nuggets fan? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a loser. How'd you become a Nuggets fan? Well, after Nebraska, a place that has no NBA team, by the way, we moved to Colorado. And they do have an NBA team. So when I was a young boy, first NBA game I went to was Nuggets. It was back when Allen Iverson, Carmelo Anthony, and all of them were playing for the Nuggets. And I became a fan. There was a period of time where, like, if you look back at tweets and shit, it's gonna look like I'm a huge Heat fan. I was actually a Dwayne Wade fan because, again, I lived in Nebraska. I was into basketball, but there was no NBA team. So I, picked a player like that I gravitated to. And Dwayne Wade was my favorite basketball player growing up. So for a long time, although like I fucked with the Nuggets, I was definitely more of a Heat fan because Dwayne Wade. I was a Dwayne Wade fan pretty much. Then when he retired, I was fully all in on the Nuggets. So yeah. So if you ever look back, because sometimes people will try to throw it in my face like, oh, I thought you were a Heat fan. Like, I was a Dwayne Wade fan because my state had no team. So yeah. Caruso was hacking. He really was, but it's the playoffs and he's shorter, so they're gonna just let him get away with shit. What up, Tabrisha? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're almost done, right, with the school year, assuming you're still teaching. Congrats on that. Hope you have a fun summertime when that drops. Vaughn Hashira, appreciate the 1,000 bits, and the Villainous, appreciate the sub. He wasn't Tubby can't play. 3-time MVP, former NBA champion and Finals MVP Nikola Jokic cannot play basketball according to midship_FF. We should all just take his word for it. Lights were too bright for Jokic. Former champion, Finals MVP Nikola Jokic. Lights were too bright. Got you. Not because we lost to a 68 win team. It's because the lights were too bright. Got you. Anyway, if you don't know basketball, you could just say that. Thoughts on who deserves MVP? See, and I'm not biased. I think Shea deserves the MVP over Jokic. But you have some people who show up in here who literally don't know anything about basketball, who just try to like yap. And we just let them yap. But yeah, I think Shea deserves MVP because even though I think Jokic had like better individual numbers, it's a regular season award and they really take winning into consideration heavily. I think if Shea or if OKC was like 5 games above Denver, then maybe, you could argue, maybe even 10. But it's the fact that they were damn near like 20 games better than the Nuggets. You can't really argue it. So zero defense. Yeah, he's not a great defender. I'm not one of these people who thinks. I think Jokic is the best offensive player in the NBA. I don't think he's the best player in the NBA because I think you got to take defense into account. And there's so many times that I was like screaming at my fucking TV because it's just like, bro, at least try, like jump, like do something, bro, please. I can't talk. I'm a Chicago fan, so I'm out of this conversation. I'm sure Chicago will have its day again at some point. How you feeling about OKC though? I mean, this is the strongest showing I've seen from them in years. OKC looks really good. I mean, yeah, this is their best team. I would even argue, I guess only time will tell, but are they better than the team that had? It's just gonna sound crazy but you got to remember, when I say these names, don't think about what they turned into. Think about what they were on that team, which was still very good. But KD, Russ, and James Harden, are they better than that OKC team? I guess only time will tell. KD, I don't think anyone's better than KD, but just like, I don't know. We'll see. Thoughts on the Timberwolves? I want to see. So I tweeted this, but of the 2 teams or of the 4 teams that are remaining, the 2 that I want to see the most win is the Knicks because New York has been ass my entire life. And I just think, I don't know, New York being the NBA champion will just, even though I've never even been to New York, I still understand the aura New York has. I just think it would be cool. You know what I mean? I think it would be cool if they won. A lot of Knicks fans are seem to be awful people, but that aside, I still think New York winning would be cool, and I think Jalen Brunson's cool. I like a few players on the Knicks, so I think that'd be cool. And then number 2 would be the Wolves for Anthony Edwards, because the shit talk would be legendary. Seeing him walk down the streets of LA after beating the Lakers was hilarious. And he sent us home last year. So last year I would be on some fuck the Wolves type shit, but this year they didn't do it to us. This year my hate will go to OKC. Prayers up, SeeReax. I don't want to be negative, but too much bad experience with New York. Knicks Wolves finals would feed families. It would be fun to watch. They'd have to put like Mikal Bridges on Anthony Edwards. And it'd be funny because those are the teams that had like the big trade. You'd have fucking Karl Anthony Towns. After all that, oh my God. Word for word, just legendary. Will there be more Bauer merch? Thoughts? I'm sure at some point. I don't know. I don't have any plans right now, but I'm sure at some point. As a Sixers fan, I can't see the Knicks win. It is funny because I saw a tweet. They were like, Karl Anthony Towns 1 year after being in the East has gotten further than Joel Embiid has in his last however many years he's been in the league. Damn. Pacers, I think, are very good, though. I think the Pacers would be, if I had to pick a third. I think the least team. Okay, so number one was the Nuggets. They're out. Okay. So, of the teams left, number 1 that I want to see win, just for the vibes, I guess, the Knicks. Number 2, close number 2, the Wolves. Number 3, the Pacers. Number 5, 6, 7, around there. You know, we're just going to leave a few spots blank. OKC. I just don't like when the overwhelming favorite wins. And they're the 68 win team. I just want to see them. I want to see them fail. I want to see an underdog win. Not gonna lie, I think the Pacers are gonna run the Knicks over. It's very possible. Again, these are the teams I'm saying I want to win. They're not the ones I'm saying are going to win. I think the Pacers have a very strong chance to beat the Knicks. The Pacers have such a well-rounded team. They got they don't really have any weaknesses really. So it's gonna be tough. And then OKC obviously, I think, has a very, very you can't really convince me that they're just gonna roll over and die against the Wolves either. But I think both of the conference finals are actually gonna be really good matchups. So we'll see. OKC gonna take it all? Shit. I hope not. It's possible. I won't be surprised. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, they actually won. I just hope not, because fuck them. Caruso shut down Jokic. We can run with that, I guess. He did do a good job. Okay. I just don't like to sound like I'm making excuses, because yes, you're Jokic, you're like 100 pounds heavier, run through him. Am I lagging, by the way? Let me know. It might just be from me. I'll give you that. But if you watch the game, and I get it, if you hate, because there's 3 types of people. There's people who are like, damn, you know, what Jokic does is very impressive, you know, just basketball fans, you know, whatever. So we'll put them in a category. Then you have Lakers fans, which are overwhelming, that hate Jokic because what he did to them in the last 2-3 years, just PTSD. So they just hate him and want to see him fail. So there's them. And then there's people who are, I guess, OKC fans who also want to see Jokic fail and, you know, talk shit or whatever. So people fall into usually one of those 3 camps. Maybe there's a 4th that I'm not thinking of. Uh, if you're watching that unbiased, okay, and I get it, it's gonna seem like I'm biased. They were letting Caruso get away with a lot. Like a lot. And I think Caruso's an amazing defender. I think he's one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. But if you watch those back, like he is getting away with some criminal activity on Jokic. And they let it fly because, and that's a good strategy because you know the refs, one, they're not going to call everything. Okay? Like if you just like set a standard early on, it's just basketball knowledge. Like if you set a standard early on for like what your level of physicality is going to be, they might call the foul early on, but then if you just keep doing that, they're not just going to foul him out, bro. Not in a game 7. You set the tone. You kind of, it's a part of the game. Do you remember all the BS calls in the first quarter for Denver? Well, that's the thing. So it's pretty much what I just said because, and again, I'm wearing a Denver shirt, so it's going to seem like I'm biased, but bias, quote unquote, aside, there is a big free throw disparity. And this is why I hate when people they did this with the Lakers too, okay? And I'm a Nuggets fan. They do this with the Lakers almost every year. But like when the more physical team, I think it was the Lakers versus Golden State. And the Lakers had like a huge free throw disparity where they're shooting way more free throws than Golden State. And it's like, bro, if you're watching the game, Golden State actually is just fouling a lot more because the Lakers are taking it to the paint a lot more and they're getting fouled more. So what people do, people will just like not watch the fucking game and then they'll look at the box score and be like, oh, look at the numbers. Look how many free throws this team had compared to this team. Clearly it's biased. Like, no, this team was fucking fouling, so they got more free throws. That's all it is. And that's how it was at the beginning of this game. But like the point that I was making earlier, they set the tone for the physicality, but in that first quarter, they're like, yo, that's a foul. Yo, that's a foul. Yo, that's a foul. Because they were fouls. But then they just kept doing that shit. And then eventually they're like, okay, we're getting kind of used to it. It's a game. Like you're almost convincing the refs that this is just the physicality that we should be playing with. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This thing that was lit up, I just ran it over with my goddamn chair. Bro. Well, that fucking sucks. Damn, my sister got me that for a birthday or something. I guess it's still there, just it won't light up no more. Your sister's gonna be mad. Should have had a shorter cord, I guess. Damn. You can buy a new one? Nah, this has sentimental value, bro. I could probably get it fixed. No, I can't get a new cord because so like obviously I could replace like a USB, I could replace this, but where it's attached in here is it's like hardwired. So it's not like it's not a cord I could just unplug from here. Oh well. At least Rudy Goldberg is in the Western Conference Finals. What do you mean by that? Just keep talking. Just let me know what you mean by that. Just let me know what you mean by that. No, please. I haven't blocked someone in a while. Please let me know. Give me a reason. I see why SeeReax called himself Namor. Motherfucker got a fresh fresh fade y todo. Yeah, whatever. What team is he on this season? Don't know, don't care. I do know. I don't care to talk about it though. Anyway. How did the Nuggets lose again? Because we were the overwhelming underdog. OKC was the overwhelming favorite. Everyone expected OKC to win in 4 or 5, and we took them to 7. We lost because they had the better team. We'll just put it like that. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark cooking Angel Reese like always. The most annoying thing about that topic is how everyone turns it into like a race war. Have you guys noticed that? Everyone on Twitter turns that shit into a race war. Everyone turns that into it's so annoying. Like if you're like, dang, Caitlin Clark, like LeBron, for example, tweeted like, wow, nice triple double to start the season, Caitlin Clark. Then you have all these people just like, oh my God, I knew there was something wrong with LeBron. Like, oh, I didn't know they were like, oh, I bet he was cheating on his wife with white women too, or like just crazy shit like that. I'm like, dog, you just said she had a good fucking first game. Twitter turns everything into a race thing. It is crazy. Like, if you're on Twitter enough, you'll fuck around and convince yourself that Twitter is like the majority of the world. But like, it is such a small percentage of people in the world that are on Twitter. Like, don't let that shit fool you into thinking that's how the world is and how people are. I'm also a loser. I'm a Warriors fan. Hey, you get it. Y'all lost your best player. We didn't lose our best player, but we had like 4 players who were just banged up and injured. So, but have you seen all of Dragon Ball Daima? I have. What are my thoughts about it? I thought it was pretty cool. Twitter got to be the cesspool of the internet. Bottom 3 websites for real. It wasn't always like that. It had a good little streak of time where things didn't seem as awful. I hope everyone who donated bits is still here because I have not been thanking motherfuckers. Vaughn Hashira 24 16 minutes ago with 1,000 bits. Thank you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate the donation of bits. DeVillainous one. Appreciate the resub. Zen Official with a couple drops of miscellaneous amounts of bits. Impudent Bat King. Appreciate the 21 months. And Shadow Cosine. Appreciate the 33 months. Cavs couldn't catch a break. I'm not gonna lie, Cavs were just kind of getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think they win that series regardless. And I like Donovan Mitchell. I get it. He got hurt. They were nicked up too. Darius Garland was hurt. He missed a couple games. But y'all had, what was it, game 1? Y'all were up by like 20 going into the 4th and then just sold it. Donovan did go crazy, though. He did a good job. JT injury was whack, even though I hate the Celtics. Yeah, it was whack. It does suck. And just so y'all know, because some people are like, oh, it's another torn Achilles. This is a ruptured Achilles. Now, I'm not a doctor, but ruptured sounds scarier than torn. Because I'm pretty sure an Achilles, let's say my fingers are an Achilles, okay? Just for example. You tear an Achilles, I don't think, like, you could tear part of it, right? And then you still have, like, your Achilles, like, it's torn, but like it's still there. Ruptured is when the whole thing is like the whole fucking thing ruptures. Yes. So yeah, prayers to Jason Tatum, because that sounds like it hurts. Just think about it. Y'all know they call your Achilles heel like that's the weakness, right? That's why. Oh man, I'm just imagining it. I'm just feeling my Achilles right now. Ooh, oh! Just imagine it. touch your Achilles. Now just imagine that bitch just like, oh my God. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, that's crazy. Shit sucks, but Twitter cooking him by saying he wasn't original trying to copy Kobe was hilarious. Honestly, I think this does something for Jason Tatum long term, because I don't know what it is about Jason Tatum, but I've seen it too. Nobody, okay, a lot of people, especially in Boston, people love Jason Tatum. I think he's amazingly talented. I think he's a cool dude. But that's the thing. I don't think anyone just like looks at him like he's that dude though. You know what I mean? Outside looking in, like, he's cool, don't get me wrong, but like I don't think anyone looks at him like, there's no reason we shouldn't look at him as a future Kobe-ish. I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying there's no reason we shouldn't, but there's just something like, I don't know what it is. And I'm not trying to hate on him, but I get why people say that. Maybe it's because he doesn't show up, or he didn't show up in the finals the last couple times. Like, he showed up a little bit in the last one, but not enough to even like nobody was surprised when Jaylen Brown won finals MVP. Speaking of finals MVP, can we talk about, never mind. Let me not even open that can of worms. Jason Tatum has to be one of the best players ever with zero aura / spiritual pressure. And I don't know why. Like, for example, Anthony Edwards, arguably, I mean, not even arguably, has achieved less than Jason Tatum. But Anthony Edwards has like that dog in him. Anthony Edwards has aura. You can't explain it. And I'm going to say this about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and maybe, I get it, I'm a Nuggets fan, I'm going to sound biased. I don't get it. When people are like, oh, he has so much aura, like, it feels forced. It feels forced to me. It feels like it's forced aura. Like, it's not authentic aura, it's forced. Maybe that's just me. It's probably just me. I'm probably just age. But it just feels forced to me. It's like he's trying too hard to have aura. It's like when Piccolo got his fit on and he just like, and he's just aura farming. Like, Shai strikes me as an aura farmer. Shai was 3-1 after the smile. Bro has mad aura. Was it 3-1? I thought it was 3-2. We didn't go up 3-1. We went up 3-2. I think we went up 2-1 after the smile. Yeah, it was 3-2. Yeah, we never went up 3-1. Yeah. I was about to say, there's no, because I was about to start hitting I was like, did we just blow a 3-1 lead? You had me second guessing it. I was like, no fucking way. Nah, but I'm mad because they're going to take that dumbass, stupid ass smile at the end of the game. By the way, he addressed it. It wasn't an aura smile. It was him hearing fans like saying some shit about him, and he was laughing about like the shit talk, whatever. That's what it was. But the Shai fans, they're going to take that and be like, since this smile, he never lost a game again, did he? And it's like, bro, I mean, you ain't got nothing else to do in OKC, I guess. But one, they did lose another game after that. And two, you can't really flex being like, you guys were the overwhelming favorites. Like, I would have to bet so much money on OKC to make any money back because they were the overwhelming favorite to win in like 4 or 5. Oh, hashtag aura. We end up winning in 7 against a team that was 20 games worse than us. All right, let me stop. See, it's coming up again. Anyway, I do think he's an amazing basketball player, though, so I'm not taking anything away from him on that note, but we'll see. Yeah, shouldn't have went to 7, bro. Everyone, because before the series started, I called Nuggets in 6. By the way, what hurt so bad? We could have won in 6. We really could have. We sold, man. We had 2 games back to back where we had like a fucking 15-point lead going into the 4th, all under control, and then everyone simultaneously forgets how to shoot. Everyone simultaneously forgets how to shoot, and we just lose, dog. Oh, God. Oh, well. Yeah, we could have gone up 3-1. Dead ass. We had chances, but OKC, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. OKC did kind of sell game one with the fouling up 3 or whatever the fuck they were doing. I'll give you that. So like if I can give OKC one game extra that, you know, maybe whatever, I think we should have had like 2 or 3 shit. Oh shit. Anyway, fuck Scott Foster. My bad. Did you see that Bandai made a Wing Dragon of Ra model kit? Could be cool idea for a video. I have it. I was gonna go grab it, but it's actually much further than I well, yeah, it's much further than I gave it credit for. I have it. I own it. I haven't put it together yet though. Rhyme actually got that for me as a I went to his wedding and then he gave me that as a wedding. It's just funny because like I wasn't the one getting married. He got married but got me a gift. What a goat. Alex Taji, appreciate the 34 months. Thank you. If Denver didn't fire their coach, do you think they would have won? I don't know. Coaching is weird. Like, I get it. There are some very good coaches in the NBA and like some great ones in the past. But like, even with the great coaches, you need your players to like hoop. You know what I mean? So basically, while you can have an ass coach, I think like coaching caps out at a certain point. And David Adelman, which is I think the name of the guy who took over for Mike Malone, was a part of Mike Malone's staff. So he knows like Mike Malone's philosophies and stuff. Obviously now he just has he had a much bigger role. We'll see if he actually continues being the coach. I will say, speaking of aura, man, our coach, man, I don't know if I've seen a guy with less aura. Is that fucked up to say? But like, I don't know. Maybe he'll grow on me, but just like, bro look like, y'all remember that book? Oh man, I'm about to date myself. Y'all remember that book that was in schools everywhere, but nobody had it, but everyone like saw it? No David. It's called like No David. Bro, he looked like him as an adult. Bro, fucking look like No David. Here, I'll show y'all. For those who don't know. And it's funny because I think his name is actually David. No David book. Oh, this little fucking kid. Dog, this is what he looked like. Hold up. Oh my god. Oh, look at this shit. His name is actually David. Oh my god, his name is actually David. Oh my god, man. That's him. That's him. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's our coach though. Shout out coach. He actually did a good job. Did a pretty good job. All right. I wasn't wrong though. Bro, I was like, maybe I'm capping a little, but once I put them side by side, jeez, nah. shit. That's funny as fuck. Oh man. Anyway, he did a good job. He did a good job. He did a good job coaching, man. Shout out David Adelman. Oh man. Whew. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting that to link up so well. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh shit. Oh, that's MLB. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Never mind. It said Jose Alvarado suspended 80 games for violating PED policy, but it was posted by the MLB, so it's a different Jose Alvarado. It's not the one on the Pelicans. About to say, bro's shooting up roids or what? One B's ass laugh. Oh my god, man. I think one of the biggest reasons I wanted us to win, besides the fact that I'm obviously Nuggets fan, Kendrick Perkins is so fucking annoying sometimes.
Look, Stephen A. First of all, they ain't scared of the smoke. They go up the chimney.
Like, shut the fuck up. Bro was hating. He looked so mad after the Nuggets won game 6 too. I just wanted to see his little stupid ass face after the Nuggets won. That's all I wanted, man. I don't hate Perkins. I think Kendrick Perkins is entertaining sometimes, but sometimes he was just against my team, so I'm a little salty. That's all.
You know what they say, Stephen A. You gotta keep a cool booty.
Like, shut up, nigga.
Stephen A.
You can fucking let me stop.
Stephen A.
Kendrick Perkins actually said he could cook Joker. Bro's a legit. Whoa! I almost read that. See, you can type that. I can't read that out loud. Bro called him a blank. Oh man, I miss when I could. Miss when I could just say that word, man. They done took that word from us. Darn it. Some people still say it, man. Maybe I should say it. Maybe I should just put my foot down and just say it. You know, just say it. Like, let it go. You know. You know, sometimes motherfucker act a little bit. Should I just get one off real quick? Like, who gonna stop me? I'm kind of feeling ambitious today. I'm just, you know, sometimes nigga act a little bit retarded. Just gotta take the word back. Give me it back. It's a funny word. I'm not using it against, you know, sometimes your friends just act a little bit, you know, fuck, man. We can't say shit no more. I don't want, look, okay, some people are going to see that and then they're going to be like, damn, you're right. Then somebody's going to be, you're going to have like fucking Sylvester down the street being like, yeah, I should be able to say the word with the hard ER. Like, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this particular word, okay? Growing up, and then there's going to be other people who are like, oh man, yeah, I should be able to say the F word. Like, no, probably shouldn't. Don't do that. I just don't think this one, I don't know, man. Growing up, when your friend's being stupid, dang, man, you're a fucking, you know? You're a fucking. How come Your Rage gets to say it? Oh yeah, is he still on Twitch? He's on Kick now, right? Your Rage? Cause he be saying that shit a lot. He be meter burning that shit. I'm like, dang, he can just say that. He's live on Twitch right now. Okay. So my point stands. How come he can say it, but I can't? How come he can say it, but I can't? Sometimes niggas just act a little bit retarded. Shit. Shit, who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me? Just sometimes people, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Shit. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. This is oh my god, I'm really letting you behind the curtain. Maybe it's been obvious. I don't know why I just feel like being honest right now. Can I be honest with you guys? One's in chat if I could be honest real quick. One's in chat if I could be honest real quick. Two, Steven, what are you scared of? Think I'm gonna get myself in trouble or what? Okay. I'm fucking saying two. Keep up the facade. All right, more ones than twos. Listen. So, if you ever in a video or a stream or whatever, if you hear me tell Dino that, man, you're kind of acting like Raccoon, just know that that means something. Just know that it means something. Just know it secretly meant something. All along, go back, backtrack. If I'm like, or if I'm like, you're kind of being ridiculous, it meant something. And he always knew what it meant because I done told him what it meant. It was code. It was slang. It was slang. Whew. I really hit y'all with it. I really hit y'all with it. If you go back in old videos, or in videos that come out, I'm like, bro, you are being ridiculous right now, man. I'm like, man, you acting like Raccoon right now. Yes! I have freed myself of the shackles that have bound me! Now you all know what I'm trying to say to him! Anyway, let you guys behind the curtain a little bit. You got me on to saying ridiculous. Oh my god. Just say the word. I already did, kinda. But y'all will know what I mean from now on. I like how this was all sparked because last son of Ishval or whatever. I always say or whatever because I still, after all this time, I'm like, how do I break down this name? Last son of Ishval. Or is it last fish of Sunvul or something? What was I saying? Oh yeah, because he used the word and I was just like, wait, was it him that used the word? Somebody used the word. Anyway. That lifted your spirit? Yes, it did. It did. It did. I feel like Jared Leto on 30 Seconds to Mars with the attack song. That's a deep cut because he says, and I am finally free. Says I'm finally free. How I feel. I feel like broke just like the chain effects, just because I broke the chains. All we want to do is take the chains off. Did Leland ever read your text? Making sure this doesn't give away any sensitive information. All right, I'll just scroll up a little bit. This is the last thing I sent to Leland. Wait, make sure there's no numbers on the screen. Okay, just making sure. Don't want to dox anybody. Ugh. This is the last thing I sent him because he didn't respond to this previous thing. Oh, and it's funny because if you scroll up, God, I don't want to show it, but that's been our whole dynamic. Is he'll send me some messages and then I forget to respond for months, and then I'll send him some messages and then he forgets to respond to me for months. And that's why I sent that picture, because it's just like we're never on the same wavelength ever. Just never happens. RDC Leland? Yes, that is the only Leland that I know. What other card would you want behind you besides Egyptian God Slime? I just don't have a frame for it yet. When I move to my new office, which is just in the basement, I'll have a lot more space, and then I'll have them like side by side. So it's gonna look completely different. So enjoy this little backdrop while you can, I guess, because it's gonna change. All we wanna do is the change. All we wanna do is the change. Yeah. Last son of Ishville, brother. Okay, thank you. I scrolled up just to make sure. I'll never mess it up again. Probably will. I'll never mess it up again. What kind of camera do you use? I need a good one. How good? I don't have the best. I have a pretty good camera, but it's not the best. Because I don't know. I've seen some people like Omega. When I see Omega streaming, I'm like, bro, I feel like you look more realistic on camera than you would in person. Am I crazy? Like when I see Omega on stream, I'm like, why you look more realistic here? Like you look more high definition here than you look IRL. Anyway, I have a Sony A7 III is what I have. I recently saw the clip of someone asking, why do they call you Dion? It was so funny. Yeah. And funny enough, that was like 4 years old. Maybe like 5 years old. It was an old clip. From like pandemic days. Omega's 1080p in real life. Yeah, he's 1080p in real life and 4K on stream. Same cam I got. That's what's up. We still don't know why they call him Dion. And you never will. And you never will. Sean, appreciate the 34 months. Lycos Blue, appreciate the 25. You were the one who asked the question about this. That homie Mike, if you're still here, appreciate the 42. And Last Son of Ishville, appreciate the gifted sub earlier. Alex Taji, I think I already thanked you, but thanks for the 34. In case I didn't. SeeReax. Speaking of Raw, what Master Duel mode kind of hitting? Oh, that new Master Duel mode kind of hitting. Is it true they have a loner deck for Winged Dragon of Raw? I have not looked at any of the loner decks. I never do. But I heard somebody was like, oh, I'm playing the Raw loner deck. They have a loner deck for Raw? So they're biting my whole shit? I gotta see this. Hold on, let me see this. I'm not saying that this ain't turning into a Master Duel stream. I just want to see how they put this deck together. Because I'm going to be critical. I might even be moist with how critical I am. Appreciate the 200 bits. Didn't. I still remember the old ass clip from an Afro stream of your first time from SeeReax clips. That shit is fucking jokes. He's talking about the first time that I entered into another individual. Anyway, there was a story time about that, and that shit posted by SeeReax Clips because everything is posted by SeeReax Clips. They call bro the 3 pump. No, they do not. They do not. Everyone knows. All right, maybe it was just me, but guys, your first time. Now, I know you guys haven't had your first time yet, but for those, you know, for those who have, you know, for those who have, there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot, you know, of adrenaline. There's a lot of stuff going on, right? There's a, you know, so you're liable to just, you know, do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? That first time, you know what I'm saying? And don't feel bad about it. It's your first time. You know what I'm saying? It's your first time. You should only feel bad about it if you're going into it, because I know a lot of my friends back then, and everyone knows this guy, who acted like they were just like demolishing pussy. Like they were just clapping every girl. Like they were just, you know, giving everyone, you know what I'm saying, like back shots, like going crazy. Like they acted like that, but really they had never done it ever. And they just like talk a big game. And then when it's finally time to like really put that to action, then they a 2-pump chump. Those people were out there. I lasted crazy long my first time because I was nervous as shit. I was nervous. Yeah. Oh, let me stop. Yeah, everyone has a different experience. I've heard things on both sides. Shit, I wasn't nervous. I was too excited. God damn. I was the opposite of nervous. Nigga was excited. God damn. Yeah, let me see how they built this deck. Put this here. And I'm gonna have it in the foreground just because. Hold on, it's gonna cover me for a second. Just because I don't want y'all to think that this is gonna become the priority. I just want to see how they built this shit real quick. So let's do this here. I guess we might as well just fucking make it. No, fuck it. Nobody got time for that. Just sit on the side over here. All right. So dice. How do I hold on, do duel? I haven't done this mode a lot. I did it a little bit, but I haven't even gone through like my first run or whatever. I'm like right here. Where do I loner? Okay. Greatest of the olden gods. It looks pretty standard Raw. I guess I just haven't played this archaic version of Raw in so long. Man, fuck it. We playing Master Duel. God damn it. God damn it. You guys are just... Now we gotta play Master Duel. Now we gotta play Master Duel. God. I knew it, chat. Yeah, you were right. You were right. Hold on. Just hold on one goddamn moment. Speaking of saying hold on one goddamn moment, did you guys know, fun fact, in 8th grade, my math teacher, older white man, I was leaning on my chair. Did anyone else, hold on, just random story. So I was leaning on my chair. Anyone else like tip on their chair in class? Like I was always the kid, like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if I had OCD. Like I always had to be doing something. You know what I mean? Like I'm like either like tapping my foot. I'm like, I was the fucking annoying kid who was beating drums on the table or whatever, tipping on my chair. I was always tipping on my chair, or I just wouldn't shut the fuck up. I would talk, whatever. But anyway, tipping on my chair. And then there's one of those pencil sharpeners. You know the pencil sharpeners? Now I'm gonna sound old. I bet you they don't even got these motherfuckers in the schools no more. I wouldn't be surprised. You know those pencil sharpeners on the wall that you fucking do this, the manual pencil sharpeners? You know, stick the pencil in and do that. Anyway, that was like right behind me. And I was like leaning and I was like fucking around with the pencil sharpener. Anyway, I kind of lost my balance. Okay. Normally, I'm a god when it comes to tipping in my chair. Like I got to the point where like I could no hands, no feet holding on anything. I could just sit there on two. Just like that. Just like that. Like a goat. But anyway, this wasn't my best day. This wasn't my best performance. You know, I lost balance. Okay. Boom. I knocked off the pencil sharpener a little bit and it made a scene. Everyone looked at me. Everyone looked over. My friends were laughing at me, you know, and I was a class clown pretty much. So I mean, I was like, yeah, I got what I wanted. Niggas laughing. Yeah. Anyway, there's a point to this. So my teacher, again, older white man. I'm talking like gray hair. Like he at the time, like I hate to say it, he's probably no longer alive, because he was like 80 at the time, and this was a while ago. But I just say that to put into perspective of, you know, how old he is and what generation he's probably from. And then after that whole ruckus, I hear him in the corner. He's like, "This is how we talk." Daron. That's what he did. This is a math teacher, by the way. So I was like, fuck, I'm in trouble. And he was like one of those stricter, and he was fucking 6'3", like just big, like strict ass dude. Anyway, called me over. So I walk over and I sit across from him at his desk. So obviously there's the desks all over the place, but then he has his desk in the corner. So I'm sitting across from him. And then he ends up like looking at me. He was like, "You know why I called you over here, right?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I think so." And then he just looks at me and then he just starts smiling and like laughing. And I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm off the hook. He's being chill. He's being chill right now. Okay, cool." I kid you not. He said, and I quote, "Next time, just keep your cotton picking hands off of it." And I was like, I swear on my mother's like, I swear to God. And here's what's crazy. I didn't like, because he started laughing first, right? He started laughing first. So I'm kind of like, you know, trying to get into like that vibe, that energy. Like, okay, yeah, we're laughing about it. Haha. Like I felt, you know, it's funny. And then he just kind of like slid that in there as I'm like getting up to go back to my seat. And I was like, and then like I kept walking. And then it was like my short walk from his desk back to my desk. I was like, did he just say what I think he said? Ain't no goddamn way he just said what I think he said. And he sure did. He sure fucking did. Is he black? No, he was a older white male. And here's the crazy part. Even after saying that story, I know you guys' first inclination, and rightfully so, is like, oh, he's just a racist. He never did anything. Like, I never picked up any racist vibes from him pre or before or after that. It was just like this one thing he just decided to throw at me, curveball, that I was not expecting. And I remember I told my friends about it, and they just started dying. I think it's an old expression. I think so too. But I was like, yo, if I was in school today and God forbid I was recording that and he said that, he would have lost his job the next day. Because again, I don't think he was racist. I really don't. But I was also like, might be a little bit of racist in there. Like, there just might be a little bit in the DNA. Just like, I don't think he was, because we had a really diverse school too. You know, we had a very diverse school. Anyway, that was the story. I don't know how I got on that topic. I think it's because I don't know how I got on that topic, but something brought that to my mind. Okay, so transform, fit screen, boom. And turn this back on. Swap that. and then move this. Mixed you out of your shoes, bro. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I don't want to say his name. I still remember his name. I remember his first and last name. Damn, I'm gonna make myself sad. Hold up. I'm gonna look up his name just for myself and see if, like, it's gonna sound so sad. See if an obituary pops up, because he was old. Because I mean, I've had some crazy shit happen, man, where I like look somebody up and it's just like, damn, it's their fucking obituary. But hold up. I feel like I remember his middle name too, or at least the initial. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I'm looking for that anyway, but I was just like, I was curious. I was like, I wonder if he's still like, if he's still kicking somewhere. All right, let me stop. All right, so this Winged Dragon of Ra deck, let me update this to Master Duel, is ass, okay? But I'm gonna play this mode a little bit. Maybe I'll start with Winged Dragon of Ra. What was I playing? This is what I was, oh, this is what I was doing. So whatever spot I landed on, I was trying to like build a deck specifically for that spot. But in the interest of, you know, why I'm here. Okay, so you see how this says WIP, guys, right? This is a WIP. Work in progress. Okay, I was just fucking around with the concept. Because I feel like if you're gonna build, oh, well, I guess I wasn't doing it for this event because there's no seek rows allowed. Let's just build something from scratch. I'm not pussy, I'll build something from scratch. Create new. All right. So, the most important card in a Winged Dragon of Ra deck is surprisingly, usually, Guardian Slime. Because Guardian Slime searches literally into anything, okay? In the Winged Dragon of Ra deck. Or any spell. And obviously, yes, it has its little effect where like, oh, if you take damage, it'll special summon itself, which is cool. But more often than not, if you're in that position, you're gonna lose. Sure, it clutches up sometimes, but 3 of these, very important, okay? And because it's so important, we also need True Sun God, okay? 3 of these, because this searches Guardian Slime, and then it searches True Sun God, vice versa. Next important card is Ancient Chant. Is it one of the most? No. Yes and no. It's important because this will literally make it so your Winged Dragon of Ra beats them in 1 hit. So you do need at least 1 Ancient Chant, and then obviously you need actual like Winged Dragon of Ra, you know. Duh. Sometimes I'll run 2. I might end up doing that, but we shall see. But keep in mind what I said about Guardian Slime being one of the most important cards. If you can get this card consistently in rotation, that's what I think your goal should be. Now, you guys have seen me play around with like the Horus engine because obviously you want to discard this card. So the way that this card works is if it gets discarded, you add a spell or trap that mentions Winged Dragon of Ra, right? So you want cards that can discard it. But in this event, Mseti is limited to 1, and King Sark is also limited to 1. So instead, we are going to fully lean into the idea that we're playing Water Aqua, right? So what I'm thinking is we play things such as something like Supreme Sea Mare. You play, no, this wouldn't work because then you send this to the grave. This has to be sent from the hand or field to the graveyard. So you can't just send it directly to the graveyard and get bonuses off of it. But a new card just came out called Double wild. Take a gander at this. Target one level 5 or lower monster you control. Add one level 10 monster. Who's a level 10 monster? Guardian Slime? Oh, interesting. Then you can discard one card, and if you do, special summon one monster from your hand with that same type in defense position. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except monsters with that original type. So we can play a couple of these and then just lean into all aquas. I don't know if we'll end up playing 3, but I'm thinking of this on the fly. Okay, so now we just hit the filter and see what type of aquas we can deal with. Okay, I can think of one right off the bat. Let's sort it by rarity so we see what the prize cards are. We could actually play this maybe with Testina, especially if we're, you know, really leaning into the going second concept, which I might consider actually now that I think about it. But also Ice Barrier could work. Ice Barrier though is synchro based, and this event does not allow for synchro, so interesting. And plus we're gonna have to control an aqua in order to get this to pop off. Anywho, all right, in the interest of time, do I go Testina? I mean, Testina's thematic, but the thing is, this needs to target a level 5 or lower monster I control. Perulia could be splashable in this. And so it needs to be something that's on the field. All right, I'm thinking we do Mirror Mage at 3, and then what if we did Swap Frog? Okay, so Swap Frog can just, it's also a free discard, so if we get Guardian Slime in hand, we can use Swap Frog Send, and it's an inherent summon, by the way, so they can't respond to it. We summon Swap Frog, we can send the Mirror Mage to the graveyard, and then Mirror Mage will search any Ice Barrier card. And the Ice Barrier card we'd probably want is Freezing Chains, so we can bring back the Mirror Mage. And then Mirror Mage has an ability where it can tribute a monster and bring out a bunch of tokens, but unfortunately that's normally where you'd go into your synchro plays. Is there a world where we want this just for the Mirror Mage? Maybe just one for consistency. But then the question is, are we doing a turn 1 or a turn 2 deck, or like what are we doing here? Like, what are we actually doing? What are we getting into here? Again, I'm thinking this, we're trying to think of this on the fly. Paleozoics are also aquas. But I feel like that would change the whole dynamic of this deck. Could Paleozoics work in this? I'd have to pitch a bunch of my graveyard away. And I'd probably have to run transaction rollback, and transaction rollback makes me pay life points, and I kind of need life points for Winged Dragon of Ra. So actually, I don't know. I don't think that would work. Let's go back to the aquas. Space Mambo. Space Mambo. Space Mambo. I could just play Tier Limit. Imagine. Little old me playing Tier Limit in the big 2025. That could actually be kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That could be kind of lit. Suships, I have to like the archetype. Maybe I'll try Testina. Hold on. I'll come back to the Mirror Mage shit. For this, I'm gonna try Testina shit because I know how to play Testina. Well, I know how to play Ice Barrier too, but Ice Barrier with no synchros, zoinks. All right. Okay. So let's do Testina shit. Domain. Play at least 2. Breath at least 2. This is more if you're going first, but usually I'm going to be going second. This is a 3. I'll explain these cards later. All right. You'll notice no hand traps. I'm going to lean into board breakers. for this one, for this strat. Maybe we drop this down to 2. And then we go board breaker. So we go... Oh, wait. Well, we're not going to need the swap frog. Let's do the best board breaker in the game first. Mink, mink, mink. And then we go... probably harpies if we're playing board breakers. And heavy storm. And then we're gonna want to play some hand traps. We can actually play, can we play impulse? No, we can't. Testina actually sucks with this because Testina has like all these different types: water, wind, light. Water, wind, and light. Water, wind, light. This one stops wind. This one stops water, dark. And we need water for this. Yeah, I don't think the Dominus cards will work in this particular package. Okay. Let's build out the extra deck a little bit. Rudras. Varudras. Testina. 2 of these. It's important in the deck. Maxi's probably banned in this event. See, they know to ban it in the events, but they won't ban it anywhere else. Honestly, Perulia could actually come in handy with this event because it's an aqua as well. So worst case, we can still use it as a double wild target to get slime. More board breakers. Do we? I don't really want a Raigeki. Let's do tactics. Talent. Thrust is banned in this event. I'm not looking at you guys. In case you're new here, I don't like to get advice when it comes to deck building. And again, we're going like all board breakers here, so that's why I understand. Where's Ash Blossom? Where's fucking Imperm? Where's whatever. We're just trying to break boards. Maybe we go super poly targets, super poly. Ah, it's limited to 1 in this event. We can do at least 1, I guess. Which means we'll throw in a Garura, throw in a dragon. Okay. This will do Zeus. Let's do Sky Palace. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and right now this is only gonna mainly be searching Guardian Slime. Grab Ancient Chant. Do we run 2 Ancient Chant? Oh yeah, Ball. Duh. One of the best sphere or fucking board breakers in the game. Why do I still not have this Royal, by the way? A sin. A sin. Any other super poly things that I can make? What is that Chorozo thing? Chorozo. Fusion Synchro plus a Spellcaster. Motherfuckers playing Spellcasters these days or what? What if I just put Aqua and then I put Fusion? Probably Tier Limit shit's gonna pop up. But they need other shit. I wanted to see if I could super poly with their shit with some other thing. What other rank 10s are there? We could probably use some link monsters. Little Knight. Damn, SP Little Knight's banned too. They banned a lot of shit for this. You know what? We're playing high level monsters. Let's do Black Luster Soldier. He gets a benefit off of being made with high level monsters. All Mirage maybe? Is there any reason? JR, what you say? That you want me well. Let's just see. Probably just gonna throw in some placeholders. I guess we could do the nightmare shit actually. Nightmare. Good nightmare. Why do all the monsters call out at night? Hey, appreciate the sub, soul unclaimed. Why do I sleep where we want to hide? Why do I run back to you like I don't mind if you my life? Link. Two monsters with the same type. Okay, we can do that. Okay. Aquas. Yeah, we can do that. If this card is link summoned, you can special summon one monster from your hand. Your opponent's zone. This card points to, but negate its effects. Then special summon one from the deck in defense, but negate its effects. You cannot special summon. Okay, that's fine because we're normal summoning the Divine Beast. You know what? I'm gonna throw this in there. Don't know if I'll make it work, but I could see a world where we could play around with this because you just summon an Aqua to your opponent's side of the field, and then you special summon from the deck Guardian Slime, who's also an Aqua. And then even though its effects are negated, when you tribute it, its graveyard effects won't be negated. So I don't know. We might play around with that. All right, let's just let's play around with this. Half life points, by the way. Probably not the best time to be trying this one, but whatever. Honestly, they also added the double wild. Look at this sleeve, bro. Oh, that's the best sleeve in the game, maybe.
Was you my baby? Baby. Oh, do all the monsters call out at night? What sleep well, what do I?
These are the two biggest aura farmers, by the way, of the mates. This is still my aura farmer of choice. All right, let's try this. You forgot Gustav, did I? Gustav. Oh, I added the big tank, but not the little one. Who am I not gonna summon? I'm probably not gonna summon. Gustav. All right. Pull out the Gene Raider bag. Gene Raider. Damn, this guy's got accolades. This guy's got accolades. It shows your accolades behind your names before duels now. You take chat's advice? Tokusano Shinkyojin. I've been kind of like iffy on that card lately because I'll always see it when I don't want to see it. But Gishki. Had one Gishki. Motherfucker playing Gishki. Greetings from Mexico. Hola! I still remember the... Oh, yeah. Damn, I got an old-ass notification. Oh, brother, it's Sprite. Somewhere Mako Tsunami smiling until he started playing Sprite. In the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, because these are thunder types, they'd be like... If I was Yu-Gi, I'd be like, actually, you can't use your fish type because you're also having a thunder type monster on the field. It shocks your fishes and prevents them from activating their effects for the rest of the duel. Then they'd be like, ah! When does Master Wheel with Sam continue? I don't know. Hey, did my video go up today, by the way? I posted one with... I need to make sure it actually went up. It did? Okay. Say less. Making sure. Yeah, Destined Rivals. I scheduled it right before I went live, so. Please keep doing live streams since you barely post videos. Two paths I could take with this response, Dion. There's two paths. There's the villainous route, or there's the hero route, or there's the neutral route. How about we just decide to say, I appreciate you watching my videos and wanting to keep up, bro. Thank you. No. He just wants to see more SeeReax videos. I'm not mad. Is he gonna burn me? I forgot we have half life points. Am I just gonna get burnt? Bro, I miss daily content and I'm a big fan since 2018. Well, with all due respect, again, thank you for the words, but I have never in my entire life of doing YouTube been a daily content channel, ever. Not in 2018, not in 2016, not in 2017, not in 19, 20, 21, 22. I've never been a daily channel, but thank you, bro. Thank you for the words. Appreciate it. All right. So let's start with Fallen of Testina. I should have read that. I didn't, but you know, that's fine. We just had to get his negate out of the way. Does it negate the activation? It does. So can I activate a nut? No, I can't. Okay, cool. Just checking. All right. Is that just for monster effects? Yeah, just monster effects. Divine Domain. Activate Divine Domain. Oh, fuck that card, man. Sure. Oh, I forgot to put Typhon is a huge miss, by the way. Zoinks. Okay, well, he's gonna have to return this, I guess. So let's go here. Oh, okay, not negating this. I think you should have negated that one, buddy. You grabbing carrot? That's annoying. So do I need to use this now? No. Okay. I think I know what I'll do. Wait. Oh, that's why. Fuck. I hate that this summons in defense. Sure. Now the question is, do I crash to get the Guardian Slime out? Then how do I follow that up? I've already normal summoned, so I can't sphere mode. I go Play of Testina. I can. Yeah, I don't. There's no SP Little Knight. All right, I think we just set. Hmm. Yeah, I spilled those beans. This one's looking not great for the boy. Smashers is the banish. Doesn't, it's non-target, right? Oh, fuck. Hey, hit the field spell, pussy. I mean, I have nothing to summon here, unfortunately. Well, nothing good. That's a hard board to break. I would have broke it if I didn't break. Shit. This board actually sucks. This guy sucks. And he a bitch. Nani? All right, the question is, can this thing... Damn! So you don't care about your life points anymore. Well. Shit. Fuck. Ah! Guys, this isn't my real Winged Dragon of Raw deck. Just please remember that, bro. I'm just playing around with this, you know, like, honestly, I wanted to play double wild. Like, double wild targets Aqua, and I want to grab fucking... This guy's a bot. So he's up. Wait, why am I rolling? No, don't take me off my goddamn spot. Okay, so does this mean I have to play with that card in this game? Yeah, okay, what does this do? Pay 1,000 life points, roll 6-sided die, apply the result. Immediately normal summon 1, special summon 1 from the graveyard. Give me a hand. Okay, sure. All right, let's adjust some shit. I mean, we just bricked. Like, what can I say? You know what? Let's... And of course I started with Winged Dragon of Ra in my hand. Oh yeah, and then Typhon. Probably more like, yeah, probably. It'll be in your first hand. God, I fucked my finger up playing basketball today, man. All right, this guy has no accolades. Go first, I don't care. Me when I'm playing a go second deck. Ivy Shackles, what the fuck does that? Ivy Shackles. What does that do? Become plant type. Sure. Oh, the Blue Eyes is gonna hate this. How are you playing Blue Eyes in this event when there's no synchro? Hold on, what the fuck? Are you just Primite? Are you just Primite and Prey? What the fuck are you playing? I guess just Fusion? No synchros. Oh, Magia, I guess? Yeah, maybe he's trying to make Magia. That's my deck? Oh, did you copy it from him? I think it's his deck, bro. What are you trying to say? He copied you or what? Didn't Dino use this? I don't know. They copied me. They have Japanese kanji in their name, bro. I don't think they copied you. I don't think they know you. Unless they met you one time in Japan when you were there for the billionth time. I think copy Sam, I think. I ran Light and Darkness Dragon, pretty fun. All I know is unless he gets Meiji out here, this shit gon' be free. He do got that royal. But unless he get Meiji out here, I'm not worried about Blue Eyes even a little. He gonna have to surprise me. Mausoleum. Sugar, sugar, how'd you get so fly? Be smart, heal spheres, true light, back your dust, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. You think I'm not prepared for that? You think I'm just gonna like throw harpies out when he has spheres? Come on now. Do you think I'm a buffoon? Do you think I'm a buffoon? Those sleeves are fire. They really are. I gotta play the poker nights with this shit. Broom, broom, broom. Oh, and then what? Tyrant Dragon, I guess. I guess Tyrant Dragon makes it so he's True Light doesn't do anything to Tyrant Dragon. So shit, I could see it. Where's he gonna go? Indigo Eyes. Oh, Jet for protection. He's putting up a little bit of a board. Okay. Blue Eyes not reliant on synchros. I can't just harpies him until I get rid of that damn dragon. Unless he gets rid of it for me right now. And I know he has like, that's Majesty. And I know he has like 9. That's probably Imperm or Dominus or some shit. Who knows? Who cares? Who knows and who cares? Doodle. Sphere mode. Bot. By the way, I'm just the Pharaoh. I called it. I'm running one. I'm running one. I'm running one. I'm running one, guys. I'm running one. Sometimes I'm just better. Goodbye. 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 Here you go. Enjoy that. A gift. A Harpies Fezazasta. Harpies Fezazasta. Ivy Shackles. Hey, glad you got your Ivy Shackles off, Geggy. Think you're the goat, I think. Hey, sometimes you just gotta will the ball. Gotta will it. What are you thinking about doing, gang? What's he thinking about doing? You'll be fine. I'm gonna pop all of this, okay? Now let's see if he's a bot. This is where we really find out if he's an idiot. All right, right here. Does he activate Jet? Okay, draw a card. And Jet? Ah, okay, he's smart. He's smart. Unless he changed Jet here. Yeah, okay. You're supposed to... He's smart. You're supposed to chain Jet after that's destroyed. So now he should do Jet. Yep. Ooh, a Los. Okay. I cleared his board, giving him the ability to Foolos me. Sure. Divine Domain. All right, so if we go play crystal gone, flip that over, and then once that's flipped over, I can get Sentinel into the graveyard with this. I guess we should see if that resolves first. He does have an Ash. Yep, okay. Well, that complicates things now, doesn't it? Very annoying, actually. This does nothing for me. Unless I get a 5 or a 6. I mean, he doesn't really have anything left. There's no Primite in play. I'm pretty sure his hand is an Effect Veiler. I think we could play this a little patiently. I think we have to, unfortunately. Yeah, that Ash Blossom was kind of annoying. Yeah, we'll just set a couple of things and end. Hopefully he just is staring at some vanilla blue eyes in his hand. And not a Sage with eyes of blue. Can also fusion summon with this. Oh my god, of course! What are you even thinking about? What are you even thinking about? You have the best card in your fucking deck in your hand. I hate when they sit there and like ponder. Like, oh, should I activate the best card in my fucking deck right now? Yeah. Yeah, you should. What rank is this? This is not ranked. This is the event. Okay, still no Meiji. I'm pretty sure the other card in his hand is Effect... No, he discarded Effect Veiler. Oh, zoinks. What is he doing? Vanilla? Sure. And then he gets True Light back. Yep. Man, I don't know what True Light's really doing for him right now. There's... Okay, I guess there's one more vanilla there. Oh, he's getting Ultimate Dragon. Does he have Chaos Max in hand? I guess we'll find out here soon. Gonna get Tyrant Dragon out. I got something for him, though. Hey, guys, don't count me out yet. Y'all don't know about Tistina yet. Attack me. Sure. Maximizing damage. Do not underestimate me, boy. Crystal God Tistina. And watch this. He's gonna be a bot. He's a bot. He's a bot! And now, you fool. Why is my thing not activating? Oh, Jet. Jet wants to activate. Crystal God Tistina! It's going to flip over all of your cards and then send the face-up card to the grave. And your Tyrant Dragon, since it's face down, will be affected and sent away. And you can bring out Jet. I fully understand that. Sure. Not my summon dice, you bitch. All right. He discarded a Veiler. He probably has another. Blue Eyes players just always like, you could see 3 effect Veilers in the graveyard and they'll still have another one somehow. Just always assume there's an effect Veiler in their hand. Deru. Hmm. 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 I grow tired of this. All right. I need a 5 or a 6. I need a 5 or a 6, everybody. Actually, do I try to resolve this first? Let's try to resolve this first. Majesty. Oh, wow. No Majesty. Okay. Let's grab Slime. Summon dice! Five or 6? Or a 3 or 4? That is the worst possible card I could have gotten. Set. End. Majesty, pop. Yeah, fuck me, man. All right, just don't draw anything that you can play, and then I'm good. Wait, he has Ultimate Fusion still, doesn't he? He hasn't used Ultimate Fusion. But I have Guardian Slime. Yeah, Ultimate Fusion, okay. God, this fucking deck is so chopped, bro. The one I'm playing. I mean, he knows I have Slime in hand. Smart. I still believe in my deck. Your Ash Blossoms can only save you from my field spell so much, boy. Oh, suck my dick. It does nothing because he doesn't have 3 face-up cards. I wanted him to pop this. Of all things that I could have top decked, why did it have to be you? I can't even Typhon because he didn't go into his extra deck enough. That card's going out of this deck. Fuck the Mulcharmy cards, bro. Don't get me off this spot, bro. Bro, fuck this goddamn tomato. Potato. Inflato. Fuck out of my deck, you piece of trash. What y'all know about Fishborg? But this only works with this. Oh, this deck sucks. Okay. Then why are you playing it? Because I just want to have a cool concept for this card, guys. I want a cool concept for this. I can add a level, you know, I can add this and it sounds like it'd be cool. It just hasn't worked yet. That's it. Chad cards incoming. Trust me. Because you keep spawning cards on the field. Oh yeah, true. All right, this guy has accolades. That means I'm gonna beat his ass. What does this even do? Special summon one dark with 1500 or less. All right, well, I have no card in my deck. That's a target for that. What are you playing, ugly? I gotta... Hey, Forbidden Droplet Fodder. That's all this is for me. Forbidden Droplet Fodder is gonna be free. Watch. All right, guys, this is a Wing Dragon of, like, this is, we'll see if it's raw, but it's an OTK. I'm winning on my very first turn. If I don't, I'll surrender. Watch. Not only that, I'm gonna top deck Harpy's Feather Duster. You reinstalled Omega? Honestly, it's been hard to go back to Master Duel because on Omega, I'm playing a real cool deck that I'd much rather be playing than this, but it's not in this game yet. How many people times you dunk on Sam? What? I'm just barely getting the ability to dunk again as we speak. Let alone dunking on somebody. Let alone dunking on that War Turtle. Look at my hands. See these marks on my fingers? This is from grabbing the rim and like dunking today. While I was practicing. All these fucking bruises and shit. Ryzeal or something? No. It does start with an R though, and it's not our fun word from earlier. Starts with the same first syllable though. First syllable is the same. Yeah, I'm playing Odeon Ra on Omega. I was playing Odeon Ra at my regional last, but that's not what I've most recently been playing. I like that deck. It just fucking dies. I mean, a lot of decks die to evenly match, don't get me wrong, but the negate that's built into the Odeon deck can only be activated during the main phase. And once people caught wind of that, good lord, the side decks of evenly matched and having nothing to do against it, That deck just fucking nukes Thody on deck. One v 21 winner gets Jokic. I'll give you Alex Len for free. Who's playing me 21? You playing me one-on-one? You from Cali? No, I'm not. I lived there for a very, very short period of time when I worked at 2K, but no, I'm not from. How can I become affiliated on Twitch? Any advice? I honestly would give you advice, but I don't know anything about Twitch. I'm not gonna lie. I just be going live sometimes, and then somewhere along the line, I became a partner. I'm pretty sure I had to like submit an application. It was a while ago. I don't be knowing shit, bro. I'm not the right person to ask, but just stream, bro. Stream, and if you get some notoriety, then they'll start to pay attention. Me, sir, didn't know you dunked too. I'm not losing one-on-one to you. I'm not losing one-on-one to anybody who creates this gaming content. Now, that's not me saying I'm going to beat everyone one-on-one on YouTube. No, there's like a Devontae Freega out there. I'm not beating him. Okay? That guy just lives and breathes basketball. He got it. But when it comes to the gaming YouTubers who primarily do that, so I'm just the GOAT. Why are we rolling dice? What the fuck does this do? What raw deck are you playing? I tried to mix raw with Tistina. XQC would clap. Nah. Funny. You got Lotus in a what? He know that? Yes, Lotus knows that. Lotus doesn't play basketball like that. Love the confidence. Don't like playing casuals who don't think they can win. You got Spark. You better be nice the way you talking. You better be nice the way you talking. I'm gonna have to add you to my very short list right now. How do you get better at shooting and dribbling? I'm not even trying to be like a sarcastic asshole yet, like right here, but by shooting and dribbling. That's how. Like just practice, I mean. That's it. Why can't I do this? Send this card, place one to find. The XC did what? What kind of bullshit is that? Bro, why do they print cards that just say you can't play the game? All right. Well, I guess now I have to think. This is just to make him not want to summon 3 cards next turn, I guess. Oh, but he can activate shit.
Bite the ball.
So you're gonna get rid of the big guy? I guess it comes back, right? Still get to negate whatever he summons. No, I don't, because it resolves after.
Bite the ball.
Think. Double wild. What would I grab? I already have guardian slime. But then what am I holding it for either? Guess I could just mill out demigod. We'll just mill it out. I could grab Crystal God, discard it, summon slime, and go into Egyptian God slime. Yeah, this is a brick, so yeah, let's do this. Discard that. Special summon this.
Bite the ball.
Toon, appreciate the 10 gift is brother. See, under that irrational confidence of thinking you can beat me, under all of that is a good person, bro. I appreciate you. Namor versus Iron Man.
Bite the ball. Bite the ball.
That's all I can do, unfortunately.
Bite the ball.
Hey, if you got gifted a sub by Toon, thank that man. W's in chat for Toon.
fight the Balwa.
Okay. Sure.
Row, fight the Balwa.
Someone said the new Namor skin looks like you. I've heard.
Row, fight the Balwa.
Special summon 1 level 6 or lower. All right, he's about to do a lot of summoning spam here. Does Memento have a negate other than
Row, fight the Balwa.
the big 5k plus trap? Doesn't he need a trap to negate? Does the Memento have any other negate? It's just the trap, right? He can attack directly. Well, I don't think he'll be able to when I have God Slime on the field. I think he'll have to attack the slime, but opponent sponsors cannot target for attacks. Yeah. Well, unless it just, I think he might, I don't know. Let's see. Well, if he attacks directly, whatever. Unless all of them can attack me directly. If he hits me directly for 5k once, I don't care. Now, if he gets 2 of them somehow, then sure, I'll shake and quiver. All right, well, let's just hope the timer kicks in for me. Does this guy know he taking some time? Oh, they all attack directly. GG. Good night. I thought you guys were saying just the big guy attacks directly. I didn't know they all did.
I would have left earlier.
Hey, this Testina shit not working, Gengi. Going second just really ain't it. As I try again. I think the reason I normally don't have issues with Memento is because normally I go second and I'll beat them before they beat me, if that makes sense. As dumb as that sounds. Like, I'll break their board and just win, usually. But didn't happen that time. What's your favorite deck of all time? I don't have one. I have a favorite card, which is Winged Dragon of Ra, but I don't have a favorite deck because Winged Dragon of Ra doesn't really have a coherent deck with it. Coherent. Now, there's tools that you can throw in that supplement it, but it's not really a deck. Kind of like a thing that you have to figure out, which is what I find fun about it. Same with all the God cards. They're not really a solved product. They have like tools and pieces, but you have to like fill in the blanks. Bro saying that because raw deck is ass. Well, no, it's because raw deck isn't a deck. Like, I've made decks using Winged Dragon of Ra and like centering it around it, but it's not like for example, Memento is a fleshed out archetype that you can like theme that you can build with just like Memento cards and supplementary Memento whatever. Blue Eyes is a fleshed out deck now with a bunch of support, you know what I mean? Winged Dragon of Ra and God cards in general are trending towards that direction, but they're not there yet. Like, they have some tools, but they're not really, I wouldn't call them a fleshed out deck, in my opinion. You could argue maybe they're just like a really bad deck, but I don't know. This Harpy's Feather Duster, I hope it goes crazy. I knew it! Sorry. Bro, this is the worst fucking... I play one Ancient Chant, one Winged Dragon of Ra. This card fucking dies when this is already in my hand, and I drew the fuck... I'm so tight, bro. Of 1 in 35 chance that I draw that. And I drew it. And what's crazy is I don't win here. Because of that awful fucking stroke of luck. Jesus Christ. Because I can't do anything. Bro, Tistina fucking sucks dick, bro. Holy shit. Ash me. Oh my god. Die slow. And then he just recurs everything next turn. This is so annoying. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on this. I'm good on this. Yep, that was the validation I needed. I'm good. I'm done. I'm done. Alright, let me be done with this exploration arc. I need something more consistent. Still doing the dumbass Winged Dragon of Ra thing. If you guys didn't know, I wasn't gonna play Master Duel, but then I found out they had a Ra loner deck, and I was like, this shit looks archaic. And it arguably would have done better than Tistina because Tistina fucking sucks dick. Hole. No, we don't want to waste a normal summon on this shit. Is Fiendsmith legal in this? Why is Fiendsmith legal in this? I guess it's limited to fuck, but... Fiendsmith feels like it's kind of broken for this event. Am I crazy? Alright, I'm just gonna start fucking around with some shit. Double Winged Dragon of Ra just for that specific situation. Breaking the board by tributing their shit. Did they ban? Did they ban the fucking? They banned Moon? That makes this much more complicated. That makes this much more complicated. Guys, I want to double wild and aqua into Guardian Slime, into God Slime, into Raw. Like, is that so much to ask? All right, well, let's just get the Fiendsmith shit out of here then, I guess. Jeez. All right, so which aquas am I going to use? I'm not playing Paleozoic. Aqua, aqua. Still fuck you, by the way. Swamp Frog. Honestly, this is not an aqua, but I like this card because it helps me special summon this from the hand. Just throw one in there. Supplementary. I will get waterlocked at some particular point in this, so I'm gonna need more water shit. But first, let's see if there's more main. There's a lot of aquas in this fucking game. What am I pitching with this? Let's see. Normal summon, send, mirror mage. Usually, yep, sends the aqua. We would send this to the grave. This would search this, and this would special summon this, and this would come onto the field. And tribute this for tokens, and then we can get tribute foddered that way. Take this out. Yeah, I don't know if that sounds great, but I'm trying to think of good aqua cards. Preferably aquas that are like free bodies. Ew, I hate to say it, but damn, is this a good option? Slow though. It's so slow. It's just too slow. That's the only issue. Well, if we're playing all these waters now, then we can actually go. Honestly, the extra deck is kind of cap. Like, I'm just throwing shit in here. It's very much cap. No synchros. For my one super polymerization, what the fuck is it called? What am I thinking of? Starving. I already have Guru. These face down cards were for Tistina. Which I didn't really get to show because, you know, maybe I got cartoonishly unlucky. I don't know. But I did not really get to do anything with that. This one locks me into synchro, right? Discard 1, special summon. Cannot special summon from the extra except water. That's fine. I mean, I can't synchro though. So many of the water decks, or at least, I don't know. The ones that I play need synchro summoning, but this event has no synchro summoning. Do I give you one more chance, you little rat bastard? Just the one of Perulia. Gonna save the day.
Row, fight the power.
We'll just throw. I mean, we're going second. We'll throw in a Gamma Seal. Fuck it. Fidel? 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 Fidelity? Are you good? Think you'll ever do auctions on whatnot? No, I don't. Can Verte use Super Poly? Yes, but I think it's banned, according to somebody. Why do we have 2,000 life points? Why are you playing Madolche? Bro, can these dumbass... Bro. Can these decks just be erased? Don't nobody want to sit here and watch Madolche combo, bro. So we both have the half life point thing. Okay. Neat. Madolche is not based. It is not based. None of these are based. None of these little Candyland fucking rejects are based. Trash. I, for one, like food-themed archetypes. Trash. Monster card, by the way, quote unquote. Monster, by the way. What do you guys think of when you think of monster? This? Monster card, by the way. Monster. Just change the name. They're not monsters anymore. Dion with the rare L take. No, you with the not. You're wrong. You're wrong. This is not an L take. Anyone who disagrees with me is just wrong. And that's fine. You can be wrong sometimes. Monstacado. Hey, Gamplier, by the way, appreciate the raid earlier. Gampler? Gampler? Oh, game player. My bad. Appreciate the raid. I'll take indeed. It's all right. You can be wrong too. Anybody who want to disagree with me, like, it's all right. I get it. Sometimes you just want to be wrong. It's fine because I'm going to destroy this whole fucking board. Harpy's Feather Duster, Chain Forbidden Droplet. GG. He's going to do all this for me to Harpy's Feather Duster, Chain Forbidden Droplet. GG. Unfortunately, your hand is insane against that deck. You're not wrong, but Why unfortunately? You don't want to see a black man win? What do you mean unfortunately? It's a bad thing? It's a bad thing that I have a good hand? Huh? Break it down. Break it down to me. Bro said, unfortunately, you're gonna do well here. Oh, but he has traps. My forbidden droplet will prevent him from responding with spells or monsters.
But traps? Oh, no.
I should probably read this. Target 2 effect monsters on the field, including the Madolche. Return those effect monsters to the hand or the field. Then you can special summon one Madolche monster from the hand or extra deck with attack less than or equal to the original. I go, what? You can attach this card to the XC monster. All right, whatever. It sounds like it doesn't do anything to stop what I'm doing, so sure. Oh, now I gotta read another one. Target 1 face-up card. Negate the effects of that opponent's card. Okay, well, luckily, what I think is going to happen when I activate Harpy's Feather Duster, he'll then activate Promenade. To try to target the Harpy's Feather Duster, then I'll chain Forbidden Droplet, get rid of the Harpy's Feather Duster, and then, yeah, okay. I think we're good. I think we'll be fine. I think he's checkmated. Probably vacation on Mars. The flow is out of this world, and so is the bars. Blow the thought up the spine. Little rappers, I love you, but it ain't get you got office and fraud. Look that shit up, a book, and pick that shit up. Expand your vocab. Surrender. Actually, let's read. Controls into the deck. All right, in time. Harpies. There's the negate, as expected. Hope you enjoyed your combo, buddy. And now the question is, can I actually just win from here? He only has 2,000 life points. Surely I can. Surely I can, right? Oh, I mean, it's not the flashiest. No, that's not enough. It's not the right math either. Let me think. I gotta be able to just win this, right? Like, This prevents me from attacking with things that are special summon. That's the only reason I'm kind of hesitant. Go here. This doesn't do anything. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I see it. I can see it. I can see it now. Guardian Slime. Anemone. I actually have a couple options. I can also go, let's bait out the Ash Blossom first. If he has it. Let's see if he has Ash. I don't think he does. I feel like he would have activated it by now, surely. But now I can just go Anemone. This locks me into water though, right? But so will that, so either way. Guardian Slime. Fuck. 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 Well, so much for that. Defense mode, by the way, because I cannot attack because of True Sun God. I'm a fucking idiot. God, I'm so stupid. I needed to Gamma Seal and then do this. Now I can't summon Gamma Seal. I guess we'll have Gamma Seal for next turn. Oh, curse you, hand traps. Although I did forget to play Called By in this deck, so maybe it's on me. Called By's banned in this too, so they're just like, yeah, play hand traps. Don't worry, no one can do anything about it. So annoying, man. Ugh. For the water deck, they left water at full power. It's obnoxious. Bro, you gotta just stop calling it water deck. It's not just water. Are you talking about Atlanteans? Like the mermail shit? Because you're insulting my ice barriers. Yeah, the mermails. I've seen that hand loop bullshit. Making my goddamn Trishula look bad, bro. I feel like for some cards, Ice Smart! Die! Die! I hate this fucking game. I fucking hate this game, doggy. Doggy, I hate this game. I just want to win with this dumbass concept once. Guys, I play competitive decks sometimes, all right? Like, not this one. But I play. I'm not in this shit. I'm not in this mediocre, you know, pretty decent rank for nothing, okay, guys? Just for you guys, I'm trying to do something, but it just doesn't work. But I keep trying it. And to be fair, I would have done it, but Effect Veiler. Just take the points. Why scoop? Because fuck that guy. I don't want him to see my life points go down. Even though surrender obviously, like, arguably looks worse, but whatever. This is a good hand. This is a good hand. Spell card, soul exchange, and impulse. Oh, I'm about to shit in this guy's cereal. Oh, and you're playing Drydron? Shit. Add to the hand. What do I SR? Give me that. I just looked at the rarity, bro. This looks like the good one, bro. Let me have that. So we just impulse the ritual spell, right? That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, we'll just impulse the ritual spell. And honestly, it doesn't really matter because spell card, soul exchange, chain, forbidden droplet. Goodbye. Oh, he's trying dirty shit. 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 How does he get this out? I don't know what to hit. I think I hit the ritual spell, but I don't know how he gets this thing out. Fuck it. I don't know how he gets this out, the turn skip. Which, by the way, should not exist. So he can just bring it right back. I fucking hate everything about my life. Why are turn skips even in the game? Oh, he just normal summons it. My bad. And then he gets to choose to skip my... That's so fucking dumb. That is so dumb. Why is that a feature in this game ever? Why is that a feature in this game? And you can choose heads. What did he just do? What did I miss? Oh, he had to send 2 monsters to the graveyard first. You fucking dunce. Your ass. He didn't send the 2. Oh, you have to control 2. Send 2, you control. So he sucks. So you're garbage. You have to have 2 monsters to send. And he only had 1 on the field. Garbage. Yay. I don't feel good about that though. Like, I would like to like get a legitimate win, not just my opponent being an idiot. Win's a win. No, the fuck it's not. Not to me. It's because of this. It's literally because of this why I've been getting cooked.
I can go second. I'll be fine.
Nice raw win. No, it wasn't. Shut up. The fuck is Cuban? Once per turn, you can roll a 6-sided die while this monster is face up on the field and either play normal or special summon monsters with the same level. Sure. Tachyon, Silent Honor, Arc. So Aqua. I could play this. I could play this and search my Aquas. Nanny. Buzzsaw. I am simply just going to impulse the first thing because I'm hoping this is an important thing to impulse. But he still has rank 4 fodder. So he can still make shit, but I'm just gonna blindly hit that hiccup. Oh, now the shiny fucking bigger shark shows up. All right, well, he's pretty much just gonna do his full thing. Oh, brother, he has royal everything. This guy touchdowning on a goddamn vagina is less likely than us touchdowning on Mars. What? What does this do? Pops of water. All right, just make a board that gets cooked by sphere mode. Can we do that? Shark end boards are pretty decent. Can it withstand me setting my golden testicle on his side of the field? Huh? I don't think so. Tion be nice is the only time they'll know what wetness is. Bars. Is this your board? Surely there's more to it. Oh, habanero. There it is. Bahamu shark. Touch someone one ring, 3 or lower XP from the extra deck. Didn't they ban this in TCG? This the idiot, the little enabler they banned? Glad to see Master Duel still kicking strong. Not banning things that are known to be banned everywhere else. Shout out to Maxi. Never mind, it's not banned in OCG. All right, this doesn't look very threatening, but I know those traps make scarier monsters. Well, now. Don't have Ash. Thank you. Hear me out. We actually grab Ancient Chant here because we already have Soul Exchange. That does not matter. One less trap to worry about. Doesn't matter because I have Droplet sitting in my hand, so it's like, okay, I don't give a fuck. Alrighty, and now for a little card known as Spell Card Soul Exchange. Response. No response, so I don't even have to use this droplet yet. We'll probably leave this thing on the field. We'll hold on to the droplet, I guess. Bye, bye, bye. All right. Now I'm gonna continue to. Normally I just go into battle here, but and 2 cards. So if I droplet the mare, does he have to destroy all of them? Target 1 and 2 cards your opponent controls. I can't make this fizzle out because they'll all still get destroyed. He doesn't have to destroy all. Yeah, it still pops, right? So already have this. Guess I could take 2. We've already normal summoned. I need to play more Ice Barrier. Like, honestly, I'm playing a neutered version of like this deck right now. Because I think we'll go defense mode. I can't attack again, true sun god. So I might as well defense up. But I'm playing a neutered version of what this could be if I, because right now I'm in the event that doesn't allow synchros. But honestly, if I just did full on Ice Barrier with Raw, I think conceptually I'm kind of onto something. You just can't really see it at its full strength right now. What? Don't tell me he already has Drill Beam in hand. Ice Berries with Raw sounds crazy. I'm also very what's the word? Adept with well, he can't use any extra deck effects now. I'm very proficient at using Ice Barrier as well, so this card is yeah, let's just hit that, I guess. Might as well. The one on the field. Yeah. This guy might have just did something though. Primite, Winged Dragon of Ra, but the normal monster that I summon is an aqua monster that I can then double wild with. Maybe. No, but it's still, it wouldn't be super consistent, but because it requires me to have double wild, which I can't search. Maybe not. I don't know. Just thinking. Just thinking. They have Kraken, they win. Oh yeah, because effect damage. Well, they can't use it immediately because of they used Primite, so they can't activate the effects of shit from the. Wait, what? Oh, that's only when he uses the other effect. I'm an idiot. Fuck. Yep, they have Kraken. I lose. Fuck, he has a normal summon. Die, man. Bro, these they just always have everything, man. They just always have everything. you're stupid. God, thank God you're stupid. Why would you even do this? Why would you do this? Why? You're giving me 2 draws for fun? Jesus. Ha 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 ha. Just fucking win, bro. Fuck the Mulch Army cards, bro. I swear that's a sign from the Lord himself. That is a sign from the Lord himself. These dumbass cards, bro. Oh my God. When in doubt. When in doubt. That's why, by the way, I'm running 3 Drill Beam, as crazy as it may seem, because I have so many vanillas in this deck. And Sengenjin is just something to summon off of the Lordly Load, and it doesn't get shuffled back off of Millennium Monk because it's always considered a Millennium card. But who cares? Because nothing I'm doing is working on camera. Like, I'm just like, surely I'm just getting unlucky, guys. This is repugnant. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Just don't ask. Don't ask. Guys, I started with all 3 Fuelos, which I just added. What the fuck? This is the first duel I think I'm going first this whole night. And I have a playable hand. Oh, I'm about to shit on this guy right now. Oh my goodness. Do whatever you want, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know you have 3 Fuelos and somehow Maxi. Go ahead. I did forget to add neck real quick. But whatever. This is a little more limited. Guess we just do it like this now. High King Caesar, I forgot as well. Wait. Millennium Ankh is just gonna shuffle all this shit back. So what am I actually doing right now? Fiendsmith does not get along with this at all. Primite does. Fiendsmith does not. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Oh wow, I'm kind of a bot. I don't know why I did all that. Okay, whatever. I haven't normal summoned. I could get my drill beam active. Hold up. I'ma go. Man, give me this goddamn Sengenjin, bro. We'll get that to shuffle back, and we can just make it again in a little bit. This will stay on the field, and then we can just reveal the Sengenjin. Hold. This all worked out. Now we have an active drill beam. We have a field pop. And we have this negate. And just for good measure, 2 field pops. That worked out. You can summon Exodia without Ankh, right? It just says 5 Forbidden One monster, so I guess technically you could, but nobody does. The easiest way to summon it is with Ankh. That's his normal summon. Do I just hit this thing? Nah, I think we just wait for the no, because we can negate the fusion summon with this anyway. So fuck it. Let's just drill beam this right away. And we can negate the fusion with this thing. And there's no need to activate Lacrima because we already have the trap in here. And we have this interruption too. Yeah, there's nothing this guy can do. This is an interruption. This is an interruption. Drill beam was an interruption. This blows up the field. This negates any spell. Wait, what are you doing to me? Okay, that's kind of annoying. What'd it do? Cannot activate the effect. Okay. Still have a field pop. Still have 2 graveyard interruptions. Once per turn. Each effect once per turn, and then this returns to the hand or sends to the grave. No. You're not allowed to have monsters on the field, buddy. Bro, I'm just gonna blindly hit every single thing he does. Mainly just because I can. Oh. And I still have a field pop. I still have a field pop. Oh my gosh, I just have everything. Me after getting off of Winged Dragon of Raw once. Card is banished. Sure. Come on, let me win some Let me win some of these. If you use an obliterate, you could have 2 options instead of 1. Are you talking about the card right here? Or are you talking about that continuous trap card? Which I really don't like that much in this deck because I have to send away Exodia pieces in order to use it, which is kind of ass. Because then it turns off Millennium Ankh. They don't really go well together. Yeah, I know which card you're talking about. I don't think it's... You have to send away Exodia pieces in order to use it. So, it doesn't really work well for this. Should I invest in Fiendsmith cards? It seems like they work in literally any deck. If you're talking about on Master Duel, yes. If you're talking about in like TCG, a lot of people think they're going to eventually get like hit. So just be careful with that. They haven't yet, but people are just, you know, expecting that to come at some point. I'm not saying it should because I like Fiendsmith. It literally makes almost any deck cohesive, which I guess could be considered a problem, but... What's your opinion on Curry retirement? What? Did he say he's retiring, or are you just coming out of nowhere with this? Or are you just saying he should retire at some point? No way Curry retired? Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Somebody just wrote that. Let's see, if I refresh Twitter, then I'm sure it would tell me. I'm not seeing anything about Curry, and that would be the biggest news next to the Joe Biden thing. So, yeah. You could also send instead the Exodia monster level 10. Yeah, but then I'd have to play the Exodia level 10, which is kind of a brick, you know? It's a cool card, don't get me wrong, I like it, but I don't know if it really meshes well with the newest Exodia stuff. All of this. Am I playing Droplet in this deck? Surely, right? Yes, 2 of them only, though. Alright, what am I dealing with? Monster negate? Question mark? When your opponent activates a monster effect, then you blow up a card or something, right? Attach 1, target 1, pop. Hey, before Ryziel Detonator, there was Zodiac Dryden. Alright, well, what do I want him to negate? We just have so many things we can bait him with. We could start with this. Okay, so that's done. We're done with that. All right, and then monster negate. Let's throw this out. fine. Ghost Ogre. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. Sure, sure. Wedgie Temple, I guess. I think we're gonna save Engraver for last. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Force this. You have a solemn? I was about to say he had something that could interrupt my summon. So that'll force this. And he gains control of it. I actually forgot about that. Can't lie. But now this Engraver by itself has to go crazy. Let's see what the power of one Engraver can do. I feel like he has something that can negate a summon though, so I'm a little concerned about that. Yeah, he can negate this summon. Because I have toggle on, I should have priority, but he's able to respond to my summon with something, so I don't know what it is though. I forgot to add Necro Quip again. I was about to say I forgot to add Chaos Angel as well, but can't. Okay, solemn warning. We knew it was something. Now we go on all reliable. Unfortunately, our life points are pretty low. All right, well, if you want to banish anything, buddy, you're gonna have to give me some life points. What do we hit? I guess this thing. Card is destroyed by battle. Say less. I won't destroy it. We do still have an interruption additional with the Paradise Engrave. So we're not completely shit out of luck here. Whenever he special summons something. Dryden. Do we do it right away? Yeah, he can win if I don't, so I'm gonna have to just get to moving. What's he targeting? Yeah, makes sense. Let's return. Let's return Engraver because Lacrima at least lets me throw a body on the field, and then yeah. Get rid of the bigger body in this situation. Just because our life points are kind of low. I gain life points off of my soul absorption. Turn toggle off for a little bit. I don't want him to be suspicious that I have anything. Lives are low but high for me. OKC native. I don't need to read any more of what you have to say. Don't let them attack you with an XYZ monster. My brother, I don't think I can control that. Guys, why can't I let him attack me with an Xseed monster? Is there like a creature that could appear that would spell my demise? AKA I know about Zeus, Gengi. Ooh. So you think you got me? All right, well, we have to do this now before end of main. This is main phase only. Oh my god, I thought he was going into Typhon. I mean, this is still bad. This thing has the pointy butt. That means it does piercing, doesn't it? Oh, still alive though. Still alive though. But he will have a Zeus. He will have a Zeus. It's a one-pop Zeus though. I think it shouldn't be too hard to bait out, but we'll see. I'm gonna get Exodia now, and it's gonna have 400 attack points. Or is cash not legal in this event? I haven't seen it, and I feel like people would play it if it was, so I haven't. I don't. It's probably illegal in this. Damn, what else does this do? Ugh, annoying. Another pop and a Zeus, huh? Make Zeus, pussy. There's no way you're not running Zeus. What? That could be huge. Got another solemn warning, you fucking crook. You fucking crooked cop. I don't know if I'll need this other Wedju temple, but in the event I do. This is unaffected by monster effects. I get barrel into rotation. Or what if... Oh, that won't work. think I might have to go drill beam, and then I might have to go lordly load into Sengenjin. I think that's my only option, really. Yeah, so let's just do, we might as well do barrel. Just to get it into rotation, right? But the only issue is it'll just be sitting on the field. I could tribute it and get rid of a Millennium piece. I'll have follow-up. I have Fiendsmith engrave. We do barrel, set drill beam, barrel attack this thing, get rid of it, and then main phase 2, tribute it away, and then get Sengenjin out. Okay, yeah, let's do this. What is this? Battle, yeah. Because this has to summon in defense. This can summon it from the graveyard. You don't want to send Exodia pieces away. Look how stupid this guy looks. All right, well, we have to hit this thing. This is what I planned on hitting anyway, so let's do it. What else do you have in your extra deck? What else do you have in your extra deck, man? Oh, this one attacks directly. This one attacks directly. No! I hate this game. Oh, this one attacks directly. I forgot. This dumbass fucking monkey. It's an actual monkey. All right. Well, that was fun. I hate to leave on an L, but you know, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. You know, El Gimnasio. Appreciate you guys hanging out. This was a shitty Yu-Gi-Oh session, but it got fun at the end once I stopped playing Winged Dragon of Ra with Tistina and whatever the fuck I was doing. I wasn't even planning on doing that at all today, but it just kind of happened. All right, we're gonna raid RDC. I'm not telling y'all what to say, but hey, Leland never hit a brother back. I'll just say that shit. Anyway, they got 15,000 people in there. I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't even notice, y'all. But turn up in there, have fun over there. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see y'all the next time I see y'all. Caesar and Necro Quip reminder. Yeah, I'll throw that in. But you know, I'm done for today. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.